Alrighty then. I'm just looking to see if anyone's got their ears on today. It's a little overcast here in the Boston area, so sometimes I find people are feeling kind of sluggish and tired and may or may not realize I was going to post today at 3 o'clock. So here I am talking to the camera and hopefully a live person at some point. I'm not seeing me on my computer yet, so that tells me there is some net lag. I did boost the internet signal, so hopefully you can see this. This is the Smokey Grey's look posted at 3 o'clock. The colors are crystalline, cashmere haze, granite, and onyx, going from lightest to darkest, so from this side to this side. I've already prepped my eyes a little bit, and hopefully you can see that, and if not, no worries. I've recorded this, and it should play back later just fine. So taking off the cute pink glasses and switching to, hopefully not knocking myself out with my microphone cord here. I am going to start with the lightest shade, and I'll be using my all over eye color brush for that. And I am going to put my mirror up near the camera where I can see myself. If there's a comment, I may not notice it right away, but I will do my best to respond to the comments afterwards. So I usually use my lightest corner in the deep dark corner as I have a deep set eye, and then up along the brow bone. Wherever you touch first is wherever the color is going to be the brightest. And I did put on an eye primer earlier to give my eyes a little extra oomph for color. It also makes washing off these colors at the end of the day that much easier. So I know with a smoky eye, you work your way up from the bottom up, but I find it's hard to add the light color in after you've added in the dark color. So I do my smoky eye backwards, but I will blend to kind of make up for the difference. That's just a personal choice. Everyone does it differently. I also like to reuse this brush to the second color, which in this case is going to be the granite, which is a shimmer just like the crystalline. And then I'll switch to a different brush for the cashmere haze, which is a matte color, like the onyx. So I am putting in this granite on the entire lower lid, but I will be adding in the other two colors. It's just for me, I have a nice big fat lower lid that you always see on camera. It doesn't disappear. So at least for me, it is very convenient. Oops, sorry, didn't mean to block the camera. I need a horizontal mirror, but I don't have one. It's one of those, this is the Mary Kay mirror they give us to work with our clients, so I use what's given to me. In this case, I will be using the crease brush first. Don't mind me, itchy nose on camera. And I will be going to that cashmere haze that was that kind of muted gray, and I'm going to be putting it right here in the crease of my eye. I tend to go a little high because I have a deep set eye and I want you to actually see the color. This way you won't see it just when I blink, you'll see it all the time. Otherwise it would disappear. So I'm not going crazy putting in my whole, I could put it in the outer corner and I probably will. That's my personal preference, my application style, if you will. But I always like to start with that line because it establishes sort of where the color shifts. And then I'm going to go across the outer corner with the cashmere. I will blend over everything later, so if there's any areas that look like there's a distinctive difference in color, I'll catch it later. Switching to the onyx, I'm going to use the rounded smudger right along the lash line, almost in lieu of eyeliner, but I love eyeliner and will be using it. And I think I'm going to put on the black eyeliner and then a hint of silver from our fall collection just for fun. And since there's no lip color or blush color set up with this, I'm going to use one of my go-to blushes, and I'm going to use one of the liquid matte lip colors from the fall collection. So you'll hang on when I make that switch. Now that the color is on, I'm going to blend with the blending brush before I apply any other, products like finishing spray or, as I said earlier, the eyeliner, liners, plural. I like a soft smoky look. I don't want it to be too bright. But as you see, gray can look really flattering on anyone. It's not just for, as I said, we'll hold it up again. Trying to get the angle where I don't get the reflection. There. That's a good way. Ta-da! So if you allow me a moment, I'm going to unclip from the microphone and grab the bag because it's just out off reach off camera. I don't know why I don't leave the bag within reach. I guess it's because I knock things over, and the last thing I want to do is knock things over. Personally, I like putting on my foundation early in the process, but I've been taught by several makeup artists to finish my foundation and blush later, so you will not see that in this demo, but I will do this for the full video that I'm going to put on YouTube. But I usually use things like CC Cream and our Time Wise 3D Luminous foundation when I do use them, and I will probably be using one of these three blushes, not the little guys here, one of these three blushes from our catalog. I think with this look, since it's such a neutral look, I might go for that brighter pink, which is, I believe, Rogue Rose or Shy Blush. I'd have to double check. I will definitely put it in the description of the video later. And as I said, the eyeliners I'm going to use now are our waterproof liquid. I'm going to look in the mirror, don't mind me. This is my go-to liner. I use it for just about everything. Like, I don't ever really do pencil or gel. I can, and I'm comfortable with them. Just, I have a preference. And of course, for fun, we're going to do the silver. This is a limited edition holiday thing. And I'm going to do that more on the inside. It's kind of bright, but that's the idea. It's lightening up the inside corner a little. I'll brighten my light source in a minute. I just am trying not to get it all in my lashes. So that's usually what happens when I use a metallic. See what I mean? That light can get really intense. But it's a lovely, shade. Don't get me wrong. It's just one of those where it's a holiday look. Definitely a holiday look. And not something you would wear all the time. Now, as I said, we won't be doing the blush and stuff here, but I will do the lip color. I put my microphone back on so you can hear me better, and I will do mascara real quick. So this is the pink matte liquid lip color. I can put on the oil. I'm choosing not to at this time. It goes on really easy, no stinging, no weird, denatured alcohol like our old lip stain or lip lacquer, I think that was called. This is similar to the formula we had last year in those limited edition little lip duos. As I said, this is a pink, but it's also available in like the cinnamon, like the doe foot applicator, because you can really get the detail in. It'll dry in about a minute. Not that it's not, it'll stay kind of wet, but the idea is it dries enough. I can actually wear my mask on. As long as I'm not like sucking wind, the mask will not smear the lipstick everywhere. It's smear resistant. I will not say smear proof. And of course, we got to talk about lash primer and mascara because I love using them. They're easy and they go a long way to making a look really stunning. Like right now, you can't see my lashes. When I put this on, you will see my lashes. And I already pre-drew in my eyebrows because I don't really like drawing my eyebrows on in front of anyone. It's really just filling in gaps anyways. And I don't need everyone to know where I overplucked as a teenager. I just feel like I admit I do, and that's sufficient. So with the Fanorama mascara, that's this pink one here. Yeah, see my label. There you go, Fanorama. There's the name. It's now regular line. I have it in stock. It is my go-to lash product. And I think it's simply because it has the option of the flat side, the curved side, and the rounded end, which makes separating lashes that get stuck together that much easier. I can go back and give it extra coats if I want it to be thicker and longer. Some of our mascaras build up, others don't. This is one of the ones I feel that it's such a light coating. You can definitely go back and put a second coat on it. It's not overdone. So now you can see I have lashes. I don't have to glue them on. They're there. They're really there. And even though this is not the technical end of the video, this is the end of the live video. Quick finishing spray. What I will probably do is just record the full thing out, but edit it down so it's not horrendously long here on Facebook. I've been finding when the file's too long, nobody finishes the video. I don't know about you, but that kind of is annoying sometimes. So for those of you who are remaining on, I already put my primer on, and I'm using a little CC cream. Not a ton. I'm using a liquid foundation brush. And I use it on my cheeks, especially in the under eye areas, because that's, well, one, makeup fallout happens here. But the reason I cheeks is I get a little pink in the cheek, and I want to balance out my color so I'm not looking like I just came in from the outside and I'm overheated or something. Now, it's nice as this is like the medium coverage brush. This is the heavy duty coverage brush. It's the blending brush. I don't use that one as much. I usually use that, if anything, on foundation, kind of a finishing look, because I want that final stroke to look nice and not show like where the brush has been. Here you might actually be able to kind of see brush strokes if you know what you're looking for. So I'm trying to avoid that. And of course, I always wrap down past the chin, because your face is where you're usually a little darker, but you want your whole face and neck to match. So that cuts down the red quite a bit. I could just go with CC cream most days, and I do. It's just when I know I'm doing a demo and I want to showcase everything that I go through a little extra layer. So as I said, this is the blending brush. It's much denser, so that's why it's going to give a more full coverage. And this is also why I'll finish in downward strokes, so as to avoid giving the little fuzzy peach fuzz on my face a reason to stand up on end and look extra, you know, alert. That's not a look. That's not a look I go for. I wanted to look like I had stuck my fingers in an electrical socket. Well, there are other ways to go about that. And you can see I've already done the foundation matching so that the color is appropriate for me. But if you ever have questions, we have a quiz. And of course, I can then walk you through like 2 or 3 samples as we narrow it down to the exact shade that you should be, knowing that you're going to change color throughout the year as you have some exposure to sunlight. And I'll turn the light down a little, because I find that's a little intense. So we'll just finish with that blush and take a final snapshot. As I said, I should tell you the name of what I'm using. This is Shy Blush. That is what I'm using. I'm using the cheek brush to get it on my cheek. I'm not doing highlighting, contouring today. Otherwise, I would have maybe chosen a different shade. But I figured you got a subtle eye, bold lip. You can kind of get away with a medium shade on the cheek. Yeah, that's my finished look, and that's very nice looking, I think. Do one more spritz with the finishing spray. Don't ask. I'll explain this some other time. But that is the look as far as anyone's concerned. And if there is a question about product and or price, application, I'm always happy to teach you privately one-to-one on a Zoom or a Facebook Live, like just individually. I also do group sessions, and I am shifting gears to holiday gifting now, but I always have time for you if you have questions, concerns, or you just want to know a little bit more about what I'm doing because you want to do it yourself, or you have someone you know in your life would be amazing at this and would highly recommend them to be working with me. I'm always happy to chat with people and answer questions. I can't see who Facebook user saying hey is, but I will look later on Facebook and see if it lets me see. But when I'm in StreamYards, I cannot see that unless you click the little link that says give permission. Don't worry about it. I appreciate that you were on it all. And as I said, I will post this to the YouTube and the fan page in just a short while. Have a good one.